Welcome to Love and Joy channel. 77777 5 times 7, and I warmly and greatly welcome you to my channel. Hope that you're doing all very well with your loved ones. So let's get started. Now today's reading is based on the kind of books that you read. So based on the cover page of the books, the book which you like, the book which you select, which is on the table, which is on the screen, it demarcates and provides a kind of a personality analysis for you. And the reading is meant to say that what kind of a person you are based on the kind of books that you select for yourself. So let's get started. Now, as you see, there are 3 books. Book number 1, with the face of a Chanakya, a very stringent, rigid kind of a teacher. Now, book number 2, which is based on courage, a kind of a self-help book. And book number 3. Do you see the cover page of book number 3? It's more like a fairy tale, Thumbelina. And there are 2 characters, and a girl and a boy. So more like an angel and waiting for her partner. So there's a female and there's a male character. Now these 3 kind of books are there on the table for you. What you need to do is take 3 breaths in, take 3 breaths out, and then you just need to select which book really that appeals you, or which is that cover of the book which is trying to attract you the most. And based on that, let's have a look what kind of a person that you are. So let's start with book number 1. If you have chosen this kind of a book, look at the person. He's Chanakya, he's a rigid, he's a very stringent, he's a very disciplined teacher. And he's the one who taught Arthashastra. So now if you have chosen book number 1, which is there on the screen for you, then it says that you are a very articulated kind of a person. You know that if you are somebody who seeks assistance, first of all, you try that you're very competitive in nature, you're always ahead of the game, you're ahead of others, highly competitive. You're somebody who doesn't believe in taking assistance from others. Just write in the comments if that is correct for you. And you're somebody who's absolutely professional. You believe in professional unity and integrity are very basic characteristics of your persona for everyday life. You're somebody who believes in human beings and society. You're somebody who believes to help your colleagues and highly professional in your ways. So when you're there for others, you're quite helpful. And you also see that there's a kind of a courtship. Courtship is that do as per what is real and what is ethical and what is as per the integrity. And within the boundaries of the integrity, you try to help each other. You're somebody with very strong human character. You're someone who doesn't believe in proving yourself to others because you feel that your qualities are shining on your head and heart. So that's for you, book number 1. Let's have a look for people who have chosen book number 2. On the camera, there's book number 2 for you. Yeah. So book number 2 has got a lovely red flower. Book number 2 has got the words courage written onto it. This means that you're somebody who has got a lot of energy. You are somebody who has got very fearful kind of a person. If you believe in taking actions and if you get on to a point where you have to get started, you are someone who is always there, who aims and believes in goals and reaches certain outcome. So if you've started walking onto a path, you will reach the goal, no matter, believing that you are putting the right amount of inputs. So if this is the book that you've chosen, then if there's a kind of a partner, husband and wife, and there are certain issues going on in your life, then don't worry, my dear friends, you're about to resolve those issues. And you, within your boundaries, you ensure that the integrity and the crown of dignity for your family is always maintained. So you are the people who doesn't want to spoil your relationship, and neither your relationship should impact the dignity of your family. So you have got a kind of happiness and calm nature, and especially the male counterpart. If you are somebody who's male, then you've got a lot of masculine energy, and you're quite patient. You have long awaited endurance. You're very calm. You are have what a purposeful personality and very understanding to your better half. There's quite mental compatibility between you two, and if there's a kind of a gap coming up, then in no time you both shall take certain steps. There might be certain counseling or mediation required for you and your wife, especially your wife, and make sure that your wife doesn't get offended. So if you're hurting your wife or a female counterpart, then both of you will have to go in very separate lanes. The only thing you can do is that you can help her out without letting her know that you're actually helping her out. So make sure that you're providing her right amenities, you're helping her with right amount of counseling, care, and a lot of attention. You can also send certain gifts for your better half. That helps both husband and wife to seal the relationship forever and ever. You can also participate and sit down for a kind of a dinner, a formal dinner between you and your better half. Suddenly, these words came up. Maybe somebody who needs to listen to these. You might be going through certain rough patches or turbulence in your personal life, and that is the reason that both of you had to provide certain enlightenment through this reading. So, putting the reading very light and short, I will say that whenever you go for a formal dinner, you should go for a formal dinner, and do make sure, as a kind of a trick, that you have soft drinks on your table. Have a kind of a soft drink for both of you, especially your wife. Your favorite wife's soft drinks will act like a tip to bring both of you together. So, I believe you've chosen courage. Then you are somebody within ambit of their abilities. You make sure that you face all kind of adversaries. You take more than what is required on your own self so that others don't suffer. And you're somebody who always believe that why not to safely transit the rough patches, and uh, you're somebody who's intrigued by a lot of uh, and applauded in the society for facing adversaries in the nature, because you have got very subtle intentions, very pure intentions, and that is the reason your pretensions are always appreciated with the kind of intricacies that you have faced in life so far. That was a little deeper kind of a reading for you, for those who have chosen courage. Thank you, my dear friends. Let's see what is there for people who have chosen book number 3. So, if you've chosen this kind of a fairy tale, what is the reading for you? Let's see. So, you're the people who believe in recreational activities. You're somebody who believes in fairy tales, somebody who believes in recreational mannerisms wherever you go, whether you're dealing in office matters, whether it is love matters. You feel that why not to always add some creativity, more vibrancy, more colors. You try different ideas, you try innovative creative ways, and also you're somebody who take up voluntary duties on your own. So you're somebody who believes in wholehearted concentrations wherever you put your actions, and that is the reason that you get a fruitful outcomes of your circumstances. If you're a female in the picture and watching, reading, then you're waiting for a rich man to enter your life. Now, it could be a rich boss, and most importantly, you're somebody who's waiting for a rich man as a lover to enter your life and fill your life with a lot of happiness. Also, just to say that if you're somebody who's going out of your ways, out of sincerity, you're trying certain fashion outcomes these days, then just to flatter or please somebody for fashionista ways won't really pleasure them. So if you're thinking that your fashion will bring charm to a relationship or will be very attractive thing, then fashion is something that will not really intrigue the other person no matter what. So if you're somebody who believes in flattering others and impressing others via different ways, via putting lots of makeup or fashion or brand outfits, then it's not really which is something which pleases the other person. But what is the USP of yours is that you have got certain very subtle recreational mannerism to yourself. So you're somebody who believes to party on a beach side. You're somebody who needs to, casually dress up. But even if you casually dress up, you will be the charm of the party, because your personality is such that even if you're simply dressed up, you shall still take away all the flair of the party. And you're somebody who believes in being flowery, not somebody who's very thorough while you're reading or writing something. So whenever you're writing, do make sure that you're thorough with whatever is written. Pay attention to the details. Also, I do see that you're somebody who believes in simplicity of a conversational talk. So that is something which will be excellent if you're thinking of writing something. So most of you are creators, most of you are content creators. You're somebody who believes in excellent writing skills, and you're also somebody who's finding the right reader for your outreach, or you're somebody who's finding a kind of newsletters. You're finding the right platform so that you can publish your content as a writer. Most of you are somebody who's trying to establish yourself as a writer in the coming days. And the success of yours shall be that you very soon will be receiving a personal letter from somebody. A personal note shall be coming on your way that will add a lot of glory and color to personal correspondence. Now, from my heart to your heart, from the universe, from the angels, that was the reading for all the book lovers today. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye bye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.